On July 18, 2025, the fourth Blue Dragon Series Awards became the center of online buzz, not just for its star-studded recognition of OTT content, but due to a live on-stage mix-up involving actors Lee Jun Young and Lee Jun Hyuk. What appeared at first to be a lighthearted mistake soon evolved into a layered situation, as fan reactions, social media commentary, and critique of the hosts brought deeper discussion about how such events are handled publicly. This case study analyzes the incident, its historical context, the role of the hosts, particularly Jun Moo, and the resulting public discourse. The Blue Dragon Series Awards is an annual event launched in 2022 by Sports Chosen to recognize excellence in streaming television, especially original Korean content on platforms like Netflix, TVing, and Disney+. By its fourth edition, held in 2025 at Paradise City in Incheon, the ceremony had become a major event on the Korean entertainment calendar. Hosting duties were once again led by Jun Moo and Yoon, who returned for their fourth consecutive year. The event combines both industry-selected categories and fan-voted awards, the most prominent of which is the UPbit Popularity Award. This year's recipients included IU, Park Bo-gum, Lee Hyeri, and Lee Jun Hyuk, reflecting strong public support. The now viral incident unfolded during the announcement of the UPbit Popularity Award. When host Jun Moo announced the winner, a mispronunciation, or at least an unclear pronunciation, led actor Lee Jun Young to mistakenly walk on stage. He believed his name had been called. However, the actual winner was Lee Jun Hyuk. The similarity between the actors' names caused confusion, which Jun Moo attempted to address immediately. His exact words, according to Alkpop, were, "Of course, Lee Jun Young is also a popular star, but today's winner is actor Lee Jun Hyuk. I apologize for my mispronunciation." Lee Jun Young, visibly surprised but composed, gracefully handed the trophy to Lee Jun Hyuk. The two exchanged a friendly hug, quickly diffusing potential awkwardness. Media reports from outlets like KBazoom and India Times described the moment as both hilarious and heartwarming. Adding a layer of irony to the situation is the fact that a nearly identical incident happened between the same two actors back in 2023. During the Asia Artist Awards, Lee Jun Hyuk had walked toward the stage after Lee Jun Young was announced as the winner for Best Acting Performance for Mask Girl on Netflix. That event, too, had been attributed to the confusion caused by their similar-sounding names. This 2025 mix-up, then, became not just a live event slip-up but a poetic full-circle moment where both actors found themselves on opposite sides of the same misunderstanding. Following the ceremony, Lee Jun Young posted a heartfelt apology on Instagram stating, "Because I could not hear very well, I made an unimaginable mistake. I would like to take this opportunity to once again apologize to Lee Jun Hyuk Soonbae Nim and to his fans. Congratulations on your award." Lee Jun Hyuk responded with grace and good humor, replying, "Jun Young, we all had a big laugh thanks to you. Don't worry about it. Remember I made the same mistake at 999 the Another Award show? It must be fate. Let's grab a meal sometime." Lee Jun Young followed up, saying, "I think I can go to sleep now because of Hyung's generosity. I'll be in touch, Hyung." Their exchange showcased mutual respect and professional camaraderie, and was praised by fans for turning an awkward moment into something lighthearted and sincere. While the actors handled the situation with poise, criticism soon emerged, not toward them, but toward host Jun Moo and co-MC Shin Dong-yup. Many fans felt that the MC's tone and comments mocked or humiliated Lee Jun Young during an already embarrassing situation. Fans pointed out that Jun Moo's clarification, while necessary, came off as condescending. Additionally, co-host Shin Dong-yup's joke, reportedly saying, "Today was the most fun," Lee Jun Young naturally moved up. "That's the charm of live broadcasting," was seen as insensitive. Viewers felt the tone lacked empathy, especially since Jun Young had already apologized. Some fans demanded an official apology, with Déjà reporting viewer comments criticizing the hosts for laughing off the moment rather than showing compassion. Sportskita also highlighted reactions on social media where users said the MCs had crossed a line and that the award ceremony shouldn't be used as a place to humiliate someone publicly. But to understand why this moment hit so hard, especially for Lee Jun Young, we need to zoom out a bit, because 2025 has been a standout year for Lee Jun Young, marking a major leap in both acting and music. He's taken on varied roles, from a historical cameo in The Queen Who Crowns to leading parts in Mellow Movie, When Life Gives You Tangerines, Weak Hero Class 2, and Pump Up the Healthy Love. demonstrating remarkable versatility and earning critical praise. On top of that, he's preparing a solo music comeback, his first in nearly 5 years, generating excitement among fans. Known for his shy, introverted nature, he's often described as someone who prefers to let his work speak for itself. That's what made the live stage mix-up at the Blue Dragon Awards particularly stressful. It wasn't just a funny mistake. For someone naturally reserved, being thrust into that kind of spotlight without warning can feel overwhelming, especially for someone naturally reserved. Yet, through that moment, Lee Jun Young remained composed and gracious, reflecting both resilience and professionalism. In the days following the viral incident, multiple media outlets have continued to spotlight the moment, reinforcing its cultural relevance. India Times and the Times of India labeled it a viral blunder that fortunately became a heartwarming memory for fans due to the actor's mature and graceful responses. However, not all aftermath has been positive. According to reports from Alkpop and Koreaboo, public frustration has continued to mount, particularly toward host Jun Hyun. Many viewers have flooded his Instagram with calls for an official apology, stating that he turned someone else's mistake into a public joke. Some demanded an English-language clarification, as the controversy gained traction in international K-drama communities. Despite this, as of July 21st, Jun Hyun has remained silent on the matter. Instead of addressing the backlash directly, he reposted celebratory moments from the ceremony, such as K-On84's win, and was seen liking supportive fan comments. This digital behavior is being interpreted by many fans as a subtle attempt to downplay the controversy without issuing a direct statement. The silence, coupled with selective engagement, has added another layer to the discussion about accountability and media responsibility in the Korean entertainment industry. This incident highlights the unpredictable nature of live events, where a split-second misunderstanding can ignite a storm of public discourse. Lee Jun Young and Lee Jun Hyuk turned confusion into a moment of empathy and camaraderie, earning praise for their grace. Yet, the backlash directed at the hosts, particularly Jun Hyun, reveals a shifting cultural standard. Viewers now expect public figures to respond not just quickly, but compassionately and responsibly. In today's media landscape, passion no longer excuses insensitivity. Fans demand emotional intelligence from those in charge, especially when mistakes unfold live. For Korean entertainment and beyond, the takeaway is clear. When public slip-ups occur, hosts must act as stewards of empathy, not amplifiers of embarrassment. A small blunder, if mishandled, can spiral into a conversation about accountability, tone, and the power dynamics of live performance. Responsibility doesn't end with the mistake. It begins with how it's handled. And if there's anything this moment proved, it's that grace under pressure, like Lee Jun Young showed, can turn even a public misstep into something meaningful.